Can't forget about the other B. Hey, period. Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to this special edition King of Rings video on this Friday evening. I know y'all are out doing y'all thing, eating chicken wings. Hopefully they lemon pepper represent, Henny margaritas down. What's going on, y'all? I want to hit y'all with a good, cute video for this Friday since I was so busy coming back from LA. I was like, girl, let me wake the girls up. A lot of music dropped last night. I want to talk about that, get into some of the things, some other things that's going on. Girl, I definitely want to talk about this New Jersey pastor, which I'm calling him Pastor Peen. And there's a couple other things. This breaking news story about Janet Mock and her, thoughts about what's going on in Hollywood at the Pose premiere party. Girl, it's a lot. I'm gonna get into all of these things, girl. But before we do any of that, y'all already know. Go ahead and comment that mental health check-in. Let's get it. Let's go. Mental health is doing really good. I'm so excited about this weekend. I always tell y'all when I come back from trips, I always want to, the weekend after, I want to just lay up and just watch TV. So I'm going to be watching Chasing LA because the girl's been talking about Chasing LA. I just got off the phone, my good sis and Dario. So I was like, girl, I'm gonna watch that. I heard some things. I heard about it. I heard about one of y'all guys and the colorism, so I'm gonna get into that. I'm so excited about watching that. I just finished watching Invincible. I might go back and watch The Handmaid's Tale. They dropped 3 episodes. Loving that. Some other stuff was on Netflix, the Big and the Bone or something. The Shadow and Bone. I don't know what it is, but it's on Netflix. We'll be watching that. I did a full review on them on Patreon, so I suggest you subscribe to my Patreon. Like, honestly, I wouldn't subscribe today. I will actually subscribe tomorrow, so you can go ahead and get all the content. Like, subscribe on the first of the month. If you're gonna subscribe to my Patreon, like, do it on the first of the month. Don't do it towards the end, because it'll rebuild you. So, girl, tomorrow, if you got $5, come on, get this exclusive content on Patreon, because I'm really gonna be hitting it out this month in May, because I got a lot of projects and stuff going on. So there's where it's at. So I'm doing really good. I'm feeling good. I'm just ready to be in a creative space, especially after this trip and all the things that I was just able to just receive. I appreciate all the beautiful comments, all the love from y'all for talking about the LA trip. It was amazing, phenomenal. All of those things, I love it. Some people caught some teas, some people didn't. But girl, that's just what it is. But other than that, I'm doing really, really good. I hope y'all enjoying yourselves. Girl, one thing I don't like about what's coming up is that the first is actually on a Saturday. But that means if I pay it on a Saturday, that means she probably won't come out my account until Tuesday unless you with a bank that's shady like Wells Fargo. Girl, they very shady. Girl, I'm actually mad at my bank, USAA, and I'm mad at West Elm. I'm pissed off at both of y'all. I want to tell y'all a story about it, but I'm going to wait till later on. But let's go ahead and get into the tea for today. The tea for today, let's go ahead and get to it because I know y'all are ready. Let's talk about this new music. We the best. First of all, just got through watching the Sorry Not Sorry video with Jay-Z, Nas featuring, one of the boys' name? One of the singers, the background singers. Where are my background singers? Oh my gosh, I cannot find it. Let me pull it up. Give me a second. Harmonies by The Hive. So it's DJ Khaled featuring Nas, Jay-Z, James Fantellerello. Girl, I cannot pronounce that. What? James Funnel Cake and Harmonies by The Hive. Woo, it was good. So the video was cute. As far as cinematography wise, Jay-Z looked amazing. Like his vibe was just everything. It's giving me like Jay-Z, just him like cigar Jay-Z, like I got money. Honestly, I loved when he said, can't forget about the other B. Hey, I listened to that about 20 times. Just Beyonce just saying, hey, I love her deep, voice. I love it. I don't like it when she's singing songs like Sand Castles that washed away. I hate that song. If you do not like his Sand Castles, please comment below. I know y'all gonna drag me. I really don't care. I cannot stand Sandcastles. I literally told Zachary Campbell last week. I said, girl, it sounds like she begging somebody. I don't like begging songs. That's why I don't like gospel. I don't like it. And girl, some people are like, well, gospel ain't begging. It sounds like it's damn near close to it. Like, thank you for letting me breathe and being in poverty. I don't like it. I don't like it. And Sandcastles in that country song, I already told y'all. Anytime I hear Sandcastles, I feel like I'm about to be on the oak tree. It's something about it. Even though I know country really originates from black folks. It's been gentrified too much to the point I can't even do it. It's just, it's darkness. I don't do demons, okay? I can't do it. So, I love Beyonce. Hey, that had me screaming. I loved it. I loved everything about that. Jay-Z was smooth. Nas, I wasn't necessarily sure how to feel about Nas's flow. Like, it was just like, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, it may be because I'm just not interested in rappers talking about I got so much money and this smooth sort of way like cryptocurrencies and this and that. And I'm just like, Nas, you already, girl, I can only take you in doses considering what homegirl was saying about you, your ex-girl, like was Khaled, what she was saying about how you were treating her and all that. So it's just like, Nas, we might have to call you to the carpet, girl. We might have to call you to the carpet. You know, but I just wasn't, I don't know, I don't be feeling like hearing that shit, like sometimes. It's like, okay, money, I got plenty of money, like, I'm making more money. I don't know. I'm tired of that. But, it is what it is. Cute song, harmonies. I'm not a DJ Khaled fan like that. I don't like to hear him continuously, we the best! Another one, it's so played out, DJ Khaled is just so lame to me. I just can't do it sometimes with him. I just can't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just can't do it. Like it's just like I don't know, girl. It's something about his spirit. I don't know. I can't tell, girl. I don't know. But no. Not only did he have that song that's getting a lot of talk. I think that song is probably I think it's on the trending. But the video is trending. I think it's number. I don't know. It's trending on YouTube. Then you got the new video, the new song that Cardi is on, Big Paper. Apparently it almost did not make it on DJ Khaled's album. And you know, Cardi B went live on Instagram and she was talking her shit. She was saying, hey, y'all girls say I ain't doing this, I ain't writing my own stuff. I wrote the record, I wrote this, and you know it is. And a lot of girls were saying it was bars. The girls were giving it bars and saying it was everything and da da da. And I listened to it. I woke up this morning, I was like, okay, because I went to bed early. So when I woke up, like everybody was like tweeting about it, and I said, okay, let me go check it out, because normally I don't. Like I don't need to hear it, but I listened to it expecting these bars, and I didn't get any bars. Like I got like 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, come look at me. I got very much Sesame Street from there. I was like, yeah, girl, I can tell you wrote this. You definitely did this in 48 hours. And I'm gonna be completely honest, you can tell that Cardi B is complete, like you can tell that she is insecure. Like, I'm gonna say this, Cardi B, you is rich, you is talented, you is married, you have a beautiful child, all of the things, you are a Grammy-winning artist. You do not have to prove yourself to folks who don't like you. Stop getting on Instagram, stop getting on Twitter, stop trying to prove yourself to folks who don't care what you gonna do, including me. But you would classify me as a hater. I personally don't classify you a hater, myself as a hater. I'm just like, I expected some bars and on that sickening beat, and it just did not deliver that. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't just like, metaphor was just like, like, I think it was one thing you said, talking about some son of these girls, son of these something, and move culture out the car seat. I'm like, what? And then it was another one where you said the girls were so shady that you got palm trees by your house. I'm just like, girl, it's just not giving. I was like, maybe because I'm just not a stan that I can't just love it, because you know sometimes when you are a stan, you be biased. Like, you know, I stan, you know, I don't really stan, but y'all know I love who I love when it comes to music. So there's some music like I'm gonna be honest, a lot of my friends, well not my friends, a lot of folks didn't like Brandy's Aphrodisiac album. I personally loved it. Like my friends love Full Moon. Full Moon is not my favorite album, but I love Aphrodisiac. So like some people have biases with that. You know, Brand, I love you, girl. I still love Full Moon. I can tell in your eyes, you're looking kind of fly. I don't know the words. Dance if you want. See, I don't know the words, but Full Moon is beautiful. I love the video. I think is What About Us on there too. What About? Hey, I love when she was doing that. But you know, I love me some ha 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 off of Aphrodisiac. Like, Aphrodisiac is my song, but it's just like some folks like might think that, oh my God, it was giving, like she went in, she was in her bag, and I'm like, girl, she must have been in one of them Save a Lot bags that you got to get and pay 10 cents from, and as soon as you put something in there, a carton of milk or something, then the girl she falling through the bag, she must have jumped in the bag and it ended up being something else. Like, it must be one of the bags that, you know, Grace rained outside, your mama had to put it over her head because she didn't want to mess up her press. It just wasn't, it wasn't a big bag, okay? It wasn't a big bag jumping out the Bentley being taken. Hey, it wasn't that type of bag. But she was giving a bag, and Cardi was like, yes. Like, she's growing, she's learning, she's doing stuff, she's applying herself. But Cardi B, girl, you ain't got to prove yourself to these folks. Stop getting online. Like, stop reading the comments. I told my friend that the other day, I said, girl, when I love y'all down. I love y'all down for watching me. But for me, baby, after the first 10 minutes of my video, I ain't reading the comments. I know the folks who rock with me, who love me and all that, are going to watch within the first 20 minutes of the video. But baby, after that, when they start floating around to the folks who subscribe, who don't like me, who ready to write off some threads, I'm not reading the comments. I'm just not. I don't feel like arguing with folks about what I said. It's like, if it's something I'll talk about later, but it's just like, girl, some of y'all be arguing about some stuff that is just like, girl, because the girl will argue me about how I felt about Kenya. Kenya did call that girl. She basically called her ugly. Can you imagine somebody walking up to you and telling you that, you know, that's the best that your husband can do? Like, your husband can do better? Like, can you imagine that? Like, I know some of y'all probably can't imagine, but I can imagine, as a fat, dark-skinned person, I can imagine somebody telling me that, oh, girl, that's the best you can do. I can imagine because it's happened. People have said that. So it's just like, girl, like, that was disgusting. So it's just like, I don't read the comments. I'm encouraging Cardi B, girl, don't be in the comments reading them tweets and all that other stuff. It will drive you up a wall. You will never get it. You have millions of followers. If 95% of your million followers didn't mess with you, you know what? Hey, Google. Hey Siri, what is 5% of 1 million?
5% times 1 million.
50,000 people. So if 1 million people following you and only 5% of them don't like you, that is 50,000 people. That's enough to fill some stadiums. So them 50,000 people will definitely be louder than the ones who, the 800, 900,000 folks who are steady giving you praise and all that. Stop reading them comments. Leave it alone, girl. Leave it alone, Cardi B. I'm asking you in the name of Jesus. Sweet Mary Joseph. And I know you probably don't watch me, allegedly, but you know some girls who do watch me. I hope y'all tell her, like, Cardi, you ain't got to prove yourself. Like, girl, you have done things that some of these girls will never be able to do. Like, I just don't get why you get on Instagram Live and just like, I wrote the record. If you wrote the record, just say I wrote the record. You ain't got to prove, because it's just like, girl, you bragging about it, and I'm looking at it like, it's decent, but it ain't eating. And we get some of the folks who I know tell that you wrote it because it's just like, it ain't giving. What you say is gay, or what's supposed to gay. Doesn't mean you bad. It just mean you learning yourself, girl. I've been known that you don't write your own songs. It's not a bad thing. Some folks, I had a conversation with a couple of artists the other day while I was in the studio, and they were just saying, like, some artists, like, you don't necessarily, because you don't write your own stuff doesn't mean that you're like not an artist. Like, Whitney Houston didn't write a lot of her music. She didn't write no music. And, you know, that means that she wasn't talented. She knew arrangements. She knew how to change some stuff. So, and I talked to some other folks who are close to your team and was like, yeah, Cardi does. You know, she is involved and she's doing these things. So I was like, okay, I can see it a little bit, but I know Cardi's not writing all of her stuff. Like, I don't know, like, just like, she's trying to prove herself. Like, girl, you'll never prove yourself to these folks. You just won't. You going to fight an uphill battle, girl. Like, enjoy your money, enjoy your family, enjoy your records, enjoy all the number ones that you got. Like, girl, them hoes is definitely keeping it. Like you said, a hoe never gets cold, period. And you a rich hoe. Respectfully, love you down, girl, boots, period. Moving on, let's talk about other stuff. SWV and Escape doing the verses. That's probably the only verse I'm gonna watching it, because I want to see what Tiny's face gonna be. Baby, my eyes gonna be like, Tiny, y'all need to tell Tiny not to show up. Tiny do not need to be anywhere in the vicinity, period, because they are going to be dragging good sis and asking her, girl, what's going on with you and T.I.? Like, is y'all out here picking the girls up and doping the girls up? Like, girl, what's it giving? Is it giving that? Is it giving that? I got my little teacup over here. Let me move my little teacup. This is my little coffee. But, yeah, girl, like, Tiny. Girl, where you gonna be at, sis? Let us know. Let us know, girl. If you gonna be there, Candy, if I was you, I wouldn't have Tiny there, girl. Tiny don't need to be sitting nowhere for Candy. For Candy to be dragging and saying all this stuff about, you know, what the accusations about her and rape and all the other stuff, when she took it like she was mad at Phaedra and Portia respectfully, like, because girl, that was messed up. For you to be sitting next to Tiny and then taking up for them folks out here calling her out for some stuff, and then now we seeing that she ain't cool with Shekinah no more because Shekinah was out here spilling too much tea and whatever. Like, girl, it's looking kind of Mexican messy boobs. It's looking very much Mexican messy boobs. Okay, and the word to Simone, Dr. Simone, is giving very much Mexican messy boobs. So it's just like, girl, I can't see how you sit here and say that. And then, but she was on the interview saying, oh, people be saying stuff. It's just like, girl, what? What? It's giving hypocrite for me. Here's what it is. I'm interested in that. Let's move on to my favorite topic of today. Pastor P. I literally want to put Pastor P in the title, but I'm just like, YouTube already like, you already doing too much. Pastor P out of New Jersey. Let me pull this story up because it is hilarious. I want to make sure. New Jersey pastor resigned after sharing peen pic on Instagram. Oh my gosh, Pastor Darnell Barrett of Hillsong Montclair Church in New Jersey is not only married but a man of God, and decided that he was going to share some pics of his peen with what he is calling his close friends on Instagram. Included in those close friends was a new friend apparently, and one that was not receptive of his peen pictures. Now, what happened was, you had this pastor has an Instagram account and he was out and he was working out, and girl, she had a little tight Nike spandex pants, which I want me some, because I know my thighs look good in them. So he had them on, and baby, that schlong was hanging, baby. It was damn near half to his. I'm kind of interested in Pastor P, to be honest. Like, I want him to lay hands on me. Lay hands on me. But I'm not going to do that with no schlong like that. I don't even know why I'm playing. I don't know why I be giving y'all like these images like I'm just like a power bottom, but I promise you. I promise you, Lord Baelish, I don't have it. Girl, I don't have no type of powers. I don't have those. I have other powers. But it's not giving that. But Pastor P, it was looking cute. And he was up there and he added this. So the girl who responded said she didn't even know that she was added to the close friends until he said something to her. And he said, oh girl, look like I added you to my close friends on accident, I apologize, da 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 da. And she said, oh, I didn't even know about it. Then she went back and looked at it. She was like, oh, you know, she saw it then. And she was like, Then she messaged him and she was like, it seems as though you added me to kind of get a reaction and see how it's like I was going to react to it. And she said, I'm kind of looking at you sideways because, like, I'm paraphrasing what she's saying, but I'm looking at you sideways, like, how many other girls are you doing this to? How many young girls are you, like, doing this to, and seeing how they're going to react? Which sound like some baiting type of shit. Like, I want you to be interested in me sexually, but I know I'm a man of God, a man of church, so I can't really, like, cut up. So what I can do is, like, post a picture of me and this exposed day or whatever. Like, I got this thing, the song hanging out, and then I added you to my close friend and said, oh my gosh, I added you on accident, you saw that, I'm sorry. And then that gives you time for you to say, oh girl, I'm good, I like what I saw, and da da da. And then it's like, oh, you like what you see, you want to see more? So it's just like, you can kind of, deny and say, I didn't give it to you without your consent. I can deny and say, well, I wasn't trying to do that. But then if you are receptive, I can be ready to receive it. That's some baiting type of stuff. Like, girl, that's some. The homegirl called him out on that. She was like, girl, how many other folks are you doing this to? And so he's resigned, honestly. And it's just like, girl, they said Hillsong, this church, Hillsong Montclair, needs to stand for Mac Back. Okay, because apparently all y'all pastors got, you know, all this stuff going on, girl. Like, what's going on? Like, y'all gotta go back to the drawing board, girl, because y'all another pastor getting called out for something. So, ooh, girl, it's a mess. But the picture was cute. I ain't gonna lie. When I saw the picture, he 32. I mean, half the picture down his leg is pixelated. And they said that he was posting pictures, and he was out with, you know, with somebody, another woman. So I'm gonna reach what you said. He said, hey, I think I might have added you to my close friends list by accident. I'm so sorry, trying to figure out how the hell to edit it. girl, you girl. Never mind, got it. We're good. Sorry about that. Rude. I'm not a close friend. Is what you're saying. That's what she said. And then he said he put a laugh face. It's some real raw shit I sent to my friends, man. LOL. And then she said, haha, that's all right. Then he said, seriously, sorry about that, I guess. And then she blocked him. Then she was like, she said, Donnell, I'm not going to lie. I blocked you for a second because I decided to say something to you. First off, I'm insulted that you would think I wouldn't understand what you're doing, but I'm not effing stupid. For you to go out of your way to make it seem like you accidentally added me to your close friends and then went out of your way to message me about it, knowing that would make me go look, is bullshit, I guess we're saying. But obviously, you wanted me to see where the shirtless photos and the outline of your peen. Let's not play and act like that wasn't the point. Your message to bait me into seeing your raw are obvious. I know what you're doing. Do not insult me. I see you very clearly. Period. Like, she calling him out just like, hey girl. It sounds like shit, but hey, it smells like shit, but hey, it's just like, girl, that's exactly what that was giving. So she was like, girl, I'm not buying that at all. So I'm just like, girl, it's a lot. So child, y'all, tell me what y'all feel about the situation, because that's how I feel. I feel like it was giving just that. Like, he was trying to see how she was gonna respond to it, and if she, you know, was receptive, he would have kept on it and they would have probably went further. But you know, girl, it is what it is. So moving on, let's talk about Tim Scott. Let's talk about y'all favorite president, Joe Biden. Joe Biden addressed Congress and the nation the other day, and he spoke about his plan, his infrastructure plan. I think he's talking about spending like a couple of trillion. I think it's like $1 or $2 trillion on infrastructure. He wants to build some roads, bridges, faster internet in areas that don't have it. All these other stuff, like stuff for the people. And he was, you know, laying out what he wants to do, like jobs. He's giving jobs. I want y'all to have some jobs. I want to give back. Like, this is not debt. This is an investment in the country. The Republicans are already like, girl, no ma'am, we ain't doing no other big package spending. Who is paying for this? And Joe Biden and his team is just like, we're gonna make, you know, the rich pay for it. We're gonna raise taxes on them. And the Republicans' response is just like, why would you be doing this in the middle of, you know, this economic shit, and like, girl, what's going on? What gets me every time is that they use this no matter what season we are in. No matter if we're in recovery mode, no matter if we are in like basic mode, we're always in a situation where it's not good to raise taxes. Like, it's never a good idea to raise taxes. Like, every time, let you folks say, raise damn taxes, period. That's all I got. Raising damn taxes. I'm okay with this infrastructure plan. Like, yeah, like, it needs to be better internet accessible to folks who don't have it. Like, girl, like, like internet, we need internet at this point. Like a lot of folks are working from home. A lot of folks are like kids are using school, like doing school online and stuff. So it's just like, faster internet. We need it. Like, we need to keep up. Like, we need to, like, we are so behind. It's ridiculous. Like, girl, somebody made a joke and said, over in other countries, they're building cities in like way short amount of times, and we can't even build communities, except for the private sector. When y'all got, like, right now, we folks throwing up this damn another high rise. It's just a mess. But girl, you know, you had Tim Scott, Mayor Coonsville, come out and say his piece and say how he felt about everything, and was just, what got me about this man is that he said that America is not racist. And I'm just like, girl, if it's not Tim Scott saying America's not racist, you got Joe Biden saying that white supremacy is terrorism. Girl, do you know you a part of that system then? Like, what? Like, oh girl, some of y'all folks thought I was gonna get y'all favorite president together. Let me tell you something. You would never catch me standing no politician. And the closest one I like is AOC. But I am not about to be standing no politician. These folks are here to serve us and supposed to be protecting us and helping us out. I am not out here standing. I'm keeping your foot to the fire. Because I know at any moment you can sell us out. Any moment. So I'm not gonna stand you. You're not a celebrity. You're out here to serve me. That's what your point is. Like that, like, and folks be so protective. I was looking at some folks, like some folks I follow, like very few of them, but they California girls. They was going up for Joe Biden. It's just like, he ain't did no wrong. I said, girl, we forgot about the kids in the cages. Do we feel it? We got a travel ban that's going on in India right now. Like, girl, come on now. Like that's like all these systems are the same. It's just different faces, different political party, but the goal is still the same, to uphold white supremacy. Period. Now, I don't know how you feel about it, but I really don't even give a damn. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting seeing how Joe Biden's gonna get there. Cause y'all got a Manchin, West Virginia senator, who is just like, girl, I don't know. I'm so sick of Joe Manchin. I'm sick of him. But I tell you, I'm so sick of Joe Manchin. Every time I turn around, he has an issue with something. I can't do it. I can't. He's stressing me out. But tell me what y'all think about it. Also got a chance to watch Miss Mortal Kombat. That shit was terrible. That shit was terrible. That shit was hot ass garbage. Girl, I don't know what happened. I don't know, girl. Somebody said the fight scenes were given 2020, but the Thor ride was given 1980. And honestly, I can't even say that because there's been some good shit that came out. But that was just girl, I don't know. But tell me what y'all thought about these two King and Reese videos. Let me know in the comments. I love y'all so much. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later tonight. Bye.